Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I haven't really started the vlog today, but we are at Dollar General.
Yes, it's been a hot day. It's so far the worst I've dealt with.
I don't know. The other day when we went to the pool, it was worse than this.
Well, I mean that was like I had to work.
We had
in the
air
heat today.
Yeah. The weather today is like there's no air moving, so you walk. It's like walking into a sauna, to be honest. I'm trying to get out of the back seat. Jameson, what did you do?
And Mama, that was you with a whoopee cushion.
Whoopee cushions are not as good as they used to be when I was little.
That's because they reinflate you. They're really good when you put a lot of air on them and blow them up yourself.
I mean, I used to be able to like really get good fart noises out of them. Now you can't because they put that foam stuff that reinflates them for you, and it just muffles the sound.
You can't push all the air out. It's impossible. No, we don't need those.
No toy guns.
No toy guns.
So an unfortunate event that happened today is that our dryer blew up.
It just stopped.
Like it's plugged in.
Kaputs.
And it just, like, it doesn't even try.
I've checked all the breakers. None of the circuits are popped.
I pulled it out and like...
We've unplugged it, plugged it back in. We've turned the breakers off and breakers back on, and it's just nothing. Now, I also rotated the drum, and it's got some funky sounds, like something broke in there. So.
There's a lot of funky sounds and a lot of funky drums, like this one.
Oh, he's moving.
Yeah, did you see it?
I watched your whole dress.
I think the camera caught it too.
I hope so. Oh, sorry, baby.
Okay, we just had dinner. As you can see, the dinner mess is still there. But I'm now going to make cake mix cookies. I don't know how they're going to turn out, but supposedly they're a slice of heaven. Like I said, I've never done this. I didn't even know it was possible, but I was on Pinterest this morning, and when the dryer broke, I'm a little bit melodramatic about things like that. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's like, oh, just one more thing on my plate. And I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna feel that way today, because it's not just me it's affecting the entire household. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bake something. And I didn't have a cake mix. So I went down to see if my grandparents had a cake mix. They didn't either, so we had to, my grandfather was going to the store, so we sent him for a cake mix. So now I have one, and I'm gonna make these cookies for everybody. But I have to make extra for my grandfather since he's the one that went to the store for them. There's the first batch of cookies. They're still cooling, but yeah, they're done. I don't know if you can see that, but they're done. I thought they would not be, but they are. And they actually are really good. I'm gonna go finish that cookie.
It's somebody's birthday today. Well, you're seeing this tomorrow, so her birthday was yesterday for you guys. But she knows that we know that her birthday is today.
You're making this so awkward. It's Rebecca Larson's birthday today, and so we wanted to wish her a happy birthday.
A very happy birthday, even though you're seeing this a day late.
And I'm sorry that Robert's sort of a creep.
I'm not trying to be a creep. I'm trying to explain that the vlog is a day behind. So when it comes to telling birthday, saying happy birthday, it's always belated.
It is always belated, unless you tell us the day before.
It is always belated. Now, if you were to say, hey, the day after tomorrow is my birthday, you know what we're saying. But no, for real, happy birthday, Rebecca Larson.
We hope you had a really great day.
We do, and thank you again for being one of our subscribers and our commenters. We love telling people happy birthday, especially our good friends. So. All right, guys, I have to be close and I have to whisper because so far, fingers crossed, don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood, all that fun stuff. But Jameson is doing a lot better tonight than he has the last few nights. It's been a couple hours. He's doing good. We're gonna, like I said, cross our fingers and hope that tonight is finally better than the last 2 nights, because we did not really get much sleep at all this weekend, and we're like really struggling. I don't want to say struggling, but we have to fight to catch up when we miss out on sleep, and it's been a lot better today. And I'm not going to say it's going to stay better, but I'm going to cross my fingers and hope. Again, where's it? There it is. Knock on wood. I've been typing up Sarah's birth. Well, our birth. Sorry. I've been typing up our birth plan and putting it in the best order that I can do it, to where that as things are happening, they can see that in like chronological order on the list, and hopefully not have to be reminded of too many things. One thing they told us on the tour is that, you know, certain things remind them, you know, because they do so many of them, they don't always remember what's on the birth plan, which didn't like hearing that personally.
But at the same time, we do understand.
But yeah, we do understand. You know, like one of our big things is we don't want the antibacterial goop that they put in their eyes. So when we went through the hospital tour and we asked for that, they said, that's good, that's fine. You just have to tell them. And then we were like, oh, it'll be on our birth plan. And she's like, you're still going to want to tell them. Yeah. And it was like, oh.
But at the same time, we do understand.
We do understand, especially on the nurse level. You know what I mean? Because they just go room to room. They're not always, you know, they're not always looking at people's charts and birth plans. You know, they're doing the routine things. They're the helpers. Whereas the midwives and, you know, doctors.
Well, the nurses are supposed to look at the birth plan.
I know they are.
But I don't expect them to memorize every last detail of it either.
Yeah. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit about how we're doing it. This section is right here. Right here is for labor specifically. And then as we go down, it's going into when Finnegan's born. You know, a couple of the things on the list that I want to go ahead and share with you guys is that we put in big bold letters on ours. Nothing is to be done to Sarah or Finnegan without firm consent. And I'm going to put that in like each subdivision, each section, because I want people to be reminded like that. Like, we're not just going to assume anything. Let's talk about everything. But yeah, you know, a lot of the stuff is pretty generic. You know, we've been following the Bradley method with most of this. So if you've read it, or if you've done it, or if you ever really want to look into it, that's where you can find a lot of what's going to be on our birth plan. But yeah, and then, you know, once we get done with this, I'm going to have, you know, a section for in case of a C-section, in case of a uterine rupture, and so on and so forth.
It's time for subscriber shout out. Tonight's subscriber shout out actually goes to my aunt.
Yes, this one goes to family, guys. Aw, come on, Debbie Bayless. Just because I dropped the camera.
Yes, you broke the camera.
I didn't break the camera. You broke Stop recording and start recording again.
Debbie says, getting excited about seeing my handsome little great nephew. Got to get there soon so he won't forget his great Aunt Debbie. On a side note, those donuts look delish. Cream filled, yum. Love you guys.
We don't get to see Debbie that often.
We don't.
But we love it when she comes down, as well as Sarah's uncle. And you may have seen them in a couple of our vlogs in the past, but
Debbie's
fantastic.
Like a baby sedative. I may have said this in the vlogs before, but when Jameson was, they came for Thanksgiving last year, and Jameson was like 2 months old, but he was teething, and like he didn't break a tooth for several months after that, but like
he was drooling. You can tell they were there. You can see him under the gums.
Yeah, he was like really upset that day.
He was not happy.
Nobody could calm him down. I couldn't calm him down. Literally nobody. And Debbie picked him up, and he was out within a second. Like, and she
didn't move for like an hour. She just let him sleep on her.
He slept on her, and it was really cute. And it was like, oh, thank God. But that is going to be all for tonight's vlog.
If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to our channel if you have not already. Follow us on social media and leave a comment.
We love you guys.
We do.
Bye.
Bye.